How in the flippin' world have we gone 3 years of making videos without a rabbit guide? To me, that's crazy, and is being remedied ASAP. And don't worry to those concerned that this is gonna be a pointless video on a simple mob, as you couldn't be more wrong. I'm willing to bet that folk are about to learn a lot more about a very common creature by the end of the day, and it's rabbit season nonetheless. Let's get to it. And we'll start by saying yes, you can dig up rabbit holes to force them out come dusk or night in order to make them homeless and potentially easier to kill without traps or hassle, but have you ever wondered what actually happens to said rabbit holes afterwards? If not, I'm not surprised, as rabbit hole regrowth is a mechanic most don't even know exists. Mostly because the process takes place in summer, and summer alone. Destroy a hole, kill or spare the rabbit as it doesn't matter, wait 5 days, return to the area, and the rabbit hole should have returned nearby. Now only one regrows at a time though, so regrowing a colony could take multiple summers mind you, but still, the point is, rabbits are renewable. In more ways than one too. For you see, a cheeky 10% of the time something is prototyped at a prestidigitator, a rabbit is gonna spawn and instantly become homeless. Now it's not the most advantageous thing in the world, and is more a gimmick, but still, hopefully that's something new to you. To continue then, catcoons can also spit out a hairball containing a live rabbit, because of course they can, because catcoons are weird. And finally, tumbleweeds may just provide us with a super skittish furball now and then as well. Like I said folks, we ain't starting with the basics here today. Not yet at least. And that's the flippin' point. I'm here to share some of the more unknown and underappreciated aspects of rabbits, like their very strong hunger for fruits and veg. So strong in fact, that if we bait them with some, we can straight up lead the lambs to slaughter over and over and over again, if you know what I mean. Seriously, people always use traps, but why not just drop a single berry and kill entire colonies in mere minutes? If that even. And yes, it does indeed work for beardlings too. So enjoy. But hold up, Beard. The heck are beardlings? Well, not my personal offspring, unfortunately, but more so rabbits that have quote-unquote transformed due to our sanities being less than 40% of our maximums. They are still rabbits, mind. However, they now drop monster meat 40% of the time, nightmare fuel 40% of the time, and stuff called beard hair 20% of the time. They're not bad for farming fuel at all, so definitely make note there. But what the heck is beard hair exactly? Well, to be honest, nothing too grand, as it doesn't do too much and don't starve together here. However, we can use it for meat effigies, so that's a big plus. And why is that? Because placing effigies attunes them to us, and unless we have multiple, we don't really have to do much else beyond going about our business and eventually dying. And once that does inevitably happen, a new icon will appear near our stats, and if we click on it, the game will revive us via the placed and attuned effigy, with just a little hit to our overall stats, of course. It's pretty neat, if you're playing survival, that is. So if you are looking for a use for hair beyond revival or fire fuel, then it's really only Willow who's gonna give it to ya. Bernie requires some to be made. But even then, we're only talking 2 pieces of the stuff, so really it's just a beardling's nightmare fuel potential that really gets enticing at the end of the day, as beard hair here just doesn't have enough uses. But what about just normal rabbits, Beard? We've gone this whole video without talking what the video is actually about. Are they worth it beyond being meats? Oh, for sure. Take the prestidigitator here, for example. The craft requires rabbits, as you can see, and will likely be our very first steps into magic crafting, so rabbits play a huge role there. Rabbits themselves can also save our skins in a winter emergency with more than just our bellies, as rabbit earmuffs here are also available to craft with ease for cheap insulation. War saddles ask for 4 additional rabbits to create, and are just normal saddles with 3 more uses in the event your beefalo bucks it off. A little less speed, of course, but the ability to raise a beef's damage by 16 per bonk. And lastly, recent tweaks to WX78 now require them to both scan and then capture a rabbit in order to benefit from a 25% speed boost via the acceleration circuits. It's good stuff all around. But yes, to wrap up the day, the basics everyone. Rabbits are primarily found in savannas, most grasslands, and can even be one of the many things that fall from the ceiling per second during underground earthquakes. They are skittish beasts, running from most anything bigger than a bird, honestly. However, do note that they will come back out of their holes in 1 to 3 minutes, just as long as we're not too close to dusk, or we haven't killed them, of course. But with a mere 25 health, most things can and will be doing just that in one shot, so if you want to stand around a colony with the boomerang, then go for it. Just know that if you kill one, most others tend to flee. That, and that rabbits have a nearly 3-day respawn timer to boot. And this is exactly why most folks to this day continue to use basic traps, as how can you not love simply dropping them directly above rabbit holes, only to return to easy pickings in the high dozens. This should be common knowledge and practice, as should actually running rabbits in the traps if you're a bit short on time. Just don't set things up short at the actual hole, or else you'll be leaving both parties unsatisfied. Wait, that's not what I meant. Rabbits will spoil under these traps if left unattended to though, so don't do so. And yes, we can keep them and preserve them from within our own inventories as well. They die in 5 days though, so this shouldn't be required. But to truly wrap up our day, 2 last seasonal notes. Rabbits turn white in winter, which means absolutely flippin' nothing. However, do simply note that a rabbit's availability in winter is not in question. When lastly here is the fact that rabbits' availability in spring are definitely in question. Rabbit holes collapse come this time, which ain't good, so take advantage when you can. And there you have it everyone, an incredibly long overdue guide on rabbits within Don't Starve Together with a side of beard hair here. I set out to make a basic mob video as I've done a million times, while also doing my best to create something not so basic, so I hope I did just that. There's more to rabbit season than meets the eye, but thanks for watching folks. Well, wish to all duck season, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.